the skyline in front of us. A look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's in a nice little groove right now. I got one number I look at, and that's his whip. And his last 3 starts under 1.2. Regardless of what the end result might be, he's throwing the ball well in his last 3 starts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Galvis is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the 5th. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales.
Batting third.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Morales.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Brown is after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. There's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Brown comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Head-to-head history with Vance Worley. 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Brown. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are stepping in and ready for another shot. Catfish Brown, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brown.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, let her rip here.
The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Brian Holiday.
Batting
Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Holiday.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brown going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can tell that it affects.
Ready once again.
Up next for the Marlins.
Catfish Brown.
Left
He's
fielder.
singled in 2 trips
Catfish
to the plate thus far.
Brown.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Henniger, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Abraham Almonte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Almonte.
Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brown moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now. Catfish Brown.
Left fielder. Catfish.
Let's go,
Brown.
kid. One time right here.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. To third. He's got it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Bottom of the 7th now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brown will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Catfish Brown. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
All right, come on now. One time.
Now the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he was trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seat.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
Our final
John
line
Axford
tonight.
gets. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series. Vince Velasquez is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing, it was solid. I'll put it that way. He pitched into the 6th inning, but he couldn't get out of the 6th inning. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just wasn't able to locate his pitches. But in this game, if he's able to execute, minimize the pitches early in the game, I think he'll have a chance to go deeper in the game.
These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cesar Hernandez.
Swing and a looper to left. Brown coming in, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance. Catfish Brown. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now here it comes. Ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Past battles with Edinson Volquez. He's gone 3 for 6.
Sit down now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Brown is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. 6. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
In the air to left. Brown posts under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in. Catfish Brown. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Brown.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
The 0-2 once more. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Anderson is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Catfish Brown. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
All right, one time right here.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Catfish Brown. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Catfish Brown.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
All right, one time right here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Morales going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now the 0-2 pitch to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but
from the newest ballpark on the major league landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Justin Nicolino will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Brown is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener? Digging in the switch hitter, Catfish Brown.
Third.
And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Well, man, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got the rest. We'll see how it plays out. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, let's make a play. Hold him right here. Let's go.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Brown is there, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Catfish Brown. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Get yours right here, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the...
Speed up and drive it, huh?
Ready for another chance. Catfish Brown struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. For Miami, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brown going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about. Ready once again, Catfish Brown. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1 pitch. He's running towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, it was a hit and run. He hits a little chopper now. He didn't get as much as he wanted to hit that ball to the outfield, but he did execute putting the ball on the ground.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready for another shot now. Jordan Patterson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. To first. Canna is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one.
Leading off for the Athletics, the catcher, number 13.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Striding in, Thad Sinisi. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Brown is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Catfish Brown.
Left fielder. Catfish.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Sinisi is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez.
Hey,
keep it going up there.
Runner goes for second. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. The tag and the winning run is out at home plate. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Semien is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins, not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought
and his first. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next, Wei-Yin Chen gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games have been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Brown comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a run? So now it's Mark Canha, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is lifted out to left. Brown is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for stepping into the box. Catfish Brown.
Left fielder.
Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Perez ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Catfish Brown. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
The 2-1 on its way. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Hit hard on the ground at first. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Catfish Brown comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for you.
First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can. Burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Reined in. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. 3 for 10. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Perez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Catfish Brown will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. In to score, the runner from second. And he is in there.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Here we go.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brown over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate,
leading off for
Thad Sinisi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brown waits on it. 1 down.
Here we go.
Now batting, catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Wei-Yin Chen wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Jesse Hunt. He falls to 0-.
First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the 3rd and final game. And Vance Worley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Come on, big dog. Stay hot. Let's go.
First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
All right, come on now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them.
Here's Chris Davis now
Leading
as we
off for
take a
Oakland,
look at the splits between
the left
April
fielder,
and
number
May.
2, Chris Davis.
Where's the first now?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brown is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's
Stepping in,
The batter,
Catfish
left
Brown
fielder,
comes into this
Catfish
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Brown.
ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Sent on the ground out to second. Perez takes it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man. Ready now, Catfish Brown. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it. Wait for a good one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
No outs here.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Brown is under this one. And very quickly, one gone. Settling in now, Daniel Mengden. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Brown is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. At the plate, Catfish Brown. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. And
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The Athletics get the win on the heels of